Look at all these wonderful products from QEP. I just won their Pro starter set a few weeks back. Finally got a chance to open everything. Even though I just did an unboxing, I wanted to do a regular horizontal view so you can see everything that I did receive here. We got the sanding block, lots of Max sponges, use tons of those, mixing paddle for our mortar, a really nice rubber float, and in the other video I just showed how flexible it is. All these products here I use on a regular basis. I have older models because they've lasted so long. I'm going to be doing a shower upstairs and also on the other side, so we'll show you some of those in action. Like I said, rubber float. Oh, we got the rubber mallet for tapping down tile. Got different sizes of the cork handled Extreme Series trowels. Have a really nice cork handle. All different sizes depending on what kind of tile we're going to do. I'm also going to be doing a backsplash here in this kitchen, so we'll use the smaller notch trowels for that. You'll see those in action. Tile trim square. You can see there, it's basically for getting your angles for when you're doing profiles, like on the edges for tile. I know like Schluter and other companies make that. You have these profiles that slide under your tile, so getting a nice clean cut is essential. Instead of trying to do with like grinder, you're gonna have a perfect fitting 45s or whatever angle you're gonna do. Diamond hole saw. Again, that's gonna be for like when I'm doing showers and such. For like the shower head, you need a small hole there, and also other areas you'll probably do like bathroom floors when you're gonna do for like the water line for the toilet, things like that. Excited to use those too. Got a margin trowel, use that all the time. So we have the heavy duty sponges. And I know like in my last video, if you saw the other one's kind of repetitive, but like I go through an insane amount of sponges because trying to get all the grout haze off, it takes quite a few swipes. So it's always nice to have plenty. Bucket scoops, the most underutilized tool I feel. Again, I showed it in the last one. It conforms to the bucket. That way you can get all that mortar out there. Mortar's expensive. Getting one of these is gonna save you some money in the long run. You're gonna get all that extra mortar out the bottom. And you can try with like a putty knife or something, but you're gonna get all over your hands, trust me. I did it all the time. This is the way to go. Nice enough to get some shirts. And as you know, when you're doing tile, you do get messy. So always cool to have some shirts to represent. I believe that's the same one here. They must know I make a mess, right? I do, it happens. I never have enough buckets. QEP bucket, it's very solid. Compared to your standard bucket you see from companies, it's really like solid, which is good. Some of the other ones, they crack easy, especially lifting like heavy mortars. Finally, this has been like my saving grace. I have not tried the Extreme series yet. I have the other series. QEP, I've been using them probably since they come out or since like Home Depot started stocking them. So you have a clip that goes under both tiles. And I explained in the last video, you have what's called lippage. If you're not familiar with that, when you have two tiles come together, sometimes when you lay them, one's off a little bit. So you're gonna hit your toe or trip or anything. This eliminates all that. And even though I was pretty good at leveling tile before all these, this guarantees you have it perfect. So you put one of these under, it's like an upside down T, goes like that. You put your tiles together. This wedge will go through and it'll make your tile sit perfectly level. That way you have 100% level floor and it's perfect. These part you have to kick off or hit with something when you're done. They'll break off. This part will stay underneath. Obviously that part comes off. These here will also come off, but you can clean them and reuse them. So really the only thing you ever have to buy again is these. After so long, I've had other ones. There's little notches, so as you're pushing them through, it'll click in place. They've worn out like maybe after 4 or 5 floors, some of them. So like these do wear out a little bit over time, but for the most part, you can keep reusing them. And again, I haven't tried the Extreme series, so I'm excited to see how they perform compared to my other ones. The other ones are basically like a standard series. So again, I can't thank QEP enough for having this contest. So I got my Pro Series here starter set. I will definitely put it to good use, and I'll drop some links for their social media and also their webpage below. Check them out. They make some great products. See you in the next video. If you have any questions, drop them below.